Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant, or something like that. Think I jest, do ya? You'd be singing a different tune if I shot a tomato juice almost took out your eye as it did mine. My eye! By the time I'd regained me wits, they'd already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined. If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, it'll be too soon. Do you hear most say it? The Mandragoras are a nasty lot. All right, pain in the arse to formers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow fronds from the larders of our tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. A revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes. A veritable vegetable kingdom where the eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with a dim expression. I could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me. If it ain't the undead overlord what fancies himself a gentleman expector. Which would make you... could it be? The adventure what bested the thief and duelist in single combat. Yeah, that's me. Well, bugger me and call me Inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on all this notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud, and I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind on the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing a whole realm a favor if you could go in there and uproot them. For the harvest comes.
Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched the wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra! Dying today, guys.
We're headed for the Isle of Umbra. You coming along?
Yeah. No? Thought Hildibrand would be with me, but he's not. Man, that Endwalker tech would be so good. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. The anticipation is killing me. You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Friend, My pursuit of the Mandragoras has led me beneath the surface, yes? They must be down here. Or somewhere. Oh my god. What is happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I liked it a lot more than the Beckon. You know, obviously with the request. Yeah, buddy.
I like pulling my toenail off with a door more than Slash Beckon. Alley Cat, a year of support. Thank you so much for a year. Thank you. Alright, here we go. It's ridiculous. Oh, that came with a stun. Got clipped by that one. There it is. Last one. Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to Costa del Sol. I shall be along as soon as I extricate myself. Okay. You find Hildibrand's buried arse up to the ground after a one-sided skirmish with the Mandragoras. In the next instance, the rogue vegetables are upon you. With the inspector unable to extricate himself in time, you single-handedly depose the vegetocracy and reclaim the pilfered foodstuffs. Return to Costa del Sol and deliver the goods to Leonard. Alright. Man, it has been some terrible weather lately. You return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack for the crazed head of cabbage. Yeah, I got some fallen suit stuffs. These were yours. They were stolen. The full stolen foodstuffs. You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Gugu Rimu is quite particular about his seasonings.
Oh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before.
That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time that we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us.
Core, the peppers have changed color.
What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? Our gentleman must needs investigate. A striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Luinart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate.
Oh, but look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious.
Did I say purple? I meant a purplish blue. Or a bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it.
These peppers have a most distinctive hue.
No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Oh. Ah, the charade is up. After that man. It is as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu, the fiend must be brought to justice. I'm glad the one that I gave the most suspicious voice turned out to be the guy. That works out. Hey, buddy. Let's just kind of clear the area out here. Is that what got you? Oh, you can run, but you cannot. Oh, bother. Oh, bother.
Wait for me.
Ah ha ha ha! If you had thought you could outsprint this Mandeville man, you were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper, a fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask. Oh. Oh, where am I, and who are you? Ah! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Mm-hmm. Oh. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Yes. Miss Arabella. I must find her at once. Oh, my head. Oh. It would seem that this man wears no mask. This is the true Luinart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate when when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me.
Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him.
There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity, and yet he could have not foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Luanat back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess. You seethe with anger at those that took from you what was yours? Oh. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. The game is afoot, inspectors. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball?